I'm Ralph from Skull Crush Inc. Today we're taking a close look at the new Mec-Gar 18 round magazine for the Glock 19. This is just my personal take on whether this magazine is worth your time. Let's get into it.
So right out of the package, this magazine feels solid. It's made from heat-treated carbon steel, which gives it a durable, rigid construction. Compared to a standard Glock magazine, it's about the same length but holds an extra round, bringing the capacity up to 18. And more ammo without adding bulk is always a good thing. Compared to a Glock 19 standard capacity 15 round magazine, yeah, it does stick out a little bit further. The same way that a 17 round mag sticks out from the Glock 19 just a little bit. This one does the same thing, but you're getting 18 rounds. And Mec-Gar also makes an 18 round version for the Glock 17. I like how this mag has the built-in adapter sleeve built right into the base plate. It does a nice job of covering up that empty space that you would normally see if you were using a Glock 17 mag and a Glock 19. This Mec-Gar mag is brand new to me, of course, but this is how I'd normally set up my backup magazine for my 19. I use this X-grip adapter on my factory 17 round magazine to cover up that empty space. Let's compare the profile of the Mec-Gar 18 round magazine against the factory standard capacity 17 round magazine with an X-grip adapter. So if I put them right next to each other, I can see that the Mec-Gar has a smaller profile. And the Glock mag with the X-grip has a larger profile, but the part that would normally print on your shirt has a smooth contour instead of a sharp edge. Now looking at the width of the two magazines stacked up on each other, I can see that the X-grip adapter is slightly wider, but not really enough to make a difference. One of the first things you'll notice is the bright green follower. This is made from high-impact, self-lubricating polymer. I think the color makes it easy to see when the mag's empty, which is a small but nice touch. More importantly, the shape of the follower is designed for smooth feeding. Combine that with the precision formed feeding ribs inside the magazine tube and you're probably going to get a reliable and consistent ammo stack from top to bottom. And I'll show you the reliability results from the range before the end of the video. Let me give you a close-up view of both followers so you can see the subtle differences in shape. And due to this smooth cutout right here, you do not need to swap out your mag catch. Which is great, that means you don't have to purchase any extra accessories to make it work. This magazine uses a high-tensile music wire spring, which is built for longevity. This means it should hold up to compression and decompression over time without weakening. The feed lips have been reinforced as well, ensuring each round chambers properly without deformation or misalignment. That's a big deal for reliability, especially if you're carrying this mag for self-defense purposes. Let's talk about the base plate. It's made from high-impact polymer and obviously extends below the grip. I think it somewhat matches the look of the Glock 19. Just kind of basic with smooth but sharp angles. This doesn't apply to me, but you do have a little extra surface space in the front for your pinky if you have extra large hands. This base plate is specific to the Mec-Gar magazine, so standard Glock floor plates won't work as replacements. But I doubt you'll ever need to replace it. This does not feel cheap or flimsy at all. It's also worth mentioning that while this magazine works perfectly with the Glock 19, it will not work with the 19X due to the way the magazine well is designed. But for the standard Glock 19, yeah, it slides in, locks up, drops free, just like an OEM mag. Loading the magazine feels about the same as a standard Glock mag. That 18th round at the top can be a bit stiff, but nothing too difficult in my opinion. I wasn't tempted to use my mag loader or anything like that. Like most new magazines, the spring will break in over time, making it easier to fully load. The added capacity without a major size increase makes it a great option as a backup mag if you normally carry the Glock 17 magazine as your backup. At the range, I loaded it to maximum capacity of 18, chambered around, then topped it off so I still had 18 in the magazine when I started shooting. I ran 6 fully loaded magazines through without a single problem. The slide locked back on an empty magazine every time. Because my pinky doesn't really use that extra space on the mag extension, it didn't feel any different when I was shooting it. It still shoots and feels like a regular Glock 19 with a 15 round magazine. If you're wondering if an extended magazine in the Glock 19 makes it shoot any different like the Glock 19X or Glock 45, the answer is no. It does not feel like a 19X or a 45. It is the subject for another video, but those two guns have a different recoil impulse from the Glock 19. So overall, the Mec-Gar 18 round magazine for the Glock 19 looks like a solid choice. You get an extra round, it has high quality construction. The quality is obvious as soon as you take it out of the bag. It feels sturdy, it has reliable feeding components. I didn't have any problems at the range, and I would have no problem carrying this as my backup magazine or even primary magazine in some scenarios. Mec-Gar's been around for a long time and I've never had a problem with any of their magazines. I own several mags from my PO1, 226, and 1911 collection. Now that I know this Glock 19 mag is good to go, I'll definitely be picking up a few of these Mec-Gar mags from my Glock 17 as well. So if you're looking for an alternative to OEM Glock mags with a little extra firepower, I think this is one worth considering.
And that's it for this review. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, drop a comment below, and let me know what you think of the new Mec-Gar 18 round magazine for the Glock 19. See you in the next video.